there's a few things we can do with pointers. First of all, we can have a pointer to a constant. And so if we want to point to a constant, we will have this. So constant, let's say this is a double, and then rates. So what this is doing is this is saying that, so we're pointing to a constant. So basically the pointer can't change the variable. It's always a good idea to, if you don't want your pointer to change what you have stored at that memory location, it's a good idea to use a constant pointer. So a constant pointer can't change what you have stored in that location. So the other thing is, if you have a constant variable, like if we have a variable declared as a constant, so say we have constant int bar, like let's just say that, and this should actually be capital just because it's a constant. But let's say for some reason we need a pointer to point at this constant integer. Since this variable is constant, we have to use a constant pointer as well. So you'll get a compilation error if you try and use a regular pointer and point it at a constant variable. So if you have a constant variable, you need to use a constant pointer, but a constant pointer can point at both a constant and a non-constant variable. If you have a constant pointer pointing at a regular variable, that just means the pointer can't change the variable. So it's just kind of like a fail-safe. If you're not expecting the pointer to change it, if you use a constant pointer, it won't be able to. And then we can also have, so we can have pointers to constants. We can also have constant pointers. So a constant pointer is going to be something like, say we have int value equals 22. Let's say we have a constant pointer pointing at a constant. I'm going to actually make this a constant just so it's, say this is a constant int. So we can have a constant int and then constant pointer, and this is equal to ampersand value. So this looks confusing, but all this is really doing is if you have a constant pointer, you can't change the value of the pointer. So if we have a constant pointer, that means we can't change the address that we have stored in that pointer. So a constant pointer is just like a constant variable, it just means we can't change it. If the pointer is pointing at a constant, that means that the pointer can't change what you have stored in that location. But you could potentially change the address that the pointer is pointing at if it's not a constant pointer. So this constant is, so the pointer can't change the value in the address, and this constant means that the pointer can't point at anything else.